Hi, Matt McAleer, Director of Equity Strategies, Cumberland Advisors, May 19th, just after the close. John, and I'm with the Moose, John Mousseau. I don't have a heck of a lot in equities this week. Tech remains strong, really on the back of that AI, artificial intelligence push. You know, the tech demand was seen in what I like to call consumer tech as well, the Netflix, Amazon. So very strong in that area. NASDAQ was up almost 4% the last 5 days. So continued demand there. Is it a little bit ahead of itself on the whole AI story? Probably, but momentum is a tricky beast, and it'll be interesting to see how much further that carries. If there was anything to keep an eye on negative this week, it would be some of the softness in retail. Home Depot did come out, say, last 30, 60, 90 days, they've seen consumers really start to pull back. I saw Foot Locker say the same type of thing.
Just one more facet of stories that we've been seeing for a while.
Right. The Fed's doing what they're trying to do, which is slow down inflation. Part of that is slow down the consumer's wallet and pocketbook.
And they're doing that.
So,
and you saw it this week because this week in bonds, I would just describe it as kind of the gentle fade. Treasury yields really across the board up about 25 basis points. Muni yields up around 30 basis points. And you'd say, why did munis get hurt worse? Pretty simple. We have the two big portfolios out of Silicon Valley Bank and out of Signature Bank, which are being administered by BlackRock Financial in terms of selling off their portfolios. These are many billions of dollars out there. The overhang is scaring the market a little bit. We think it's an opportunity if the market cheapens up more because you're going into some pretty significant reinvestment period in the market in June and July. And you also had, the typical Fed governors talking hawkish this week, and that didn't help things. And my feeling is that this has been always been 2 steps forward, 1 step back since the March peak in yields right prior to the bank's problems. And it's important to remember, if you look at a 2-year bond, which is now around a 4.25, and a 10-year bond, which is around a 3.70, the U.S. Treasuries, that still compares to where you were before the shooting started with the banks, when that 2-year bond was at 5 and that 10-year bond was at 4. So you're still well down off of those highs.
Where you're seeing that muni supply come in, any certain levels where you'd really get interested?
Yeah, I mean, you get interested in maybe some of the deeper discounts which might get hurt out there. That would be something we'd probably take a look at maybe to overview and possibly bid on. But I think in general, it's really across the board. It isn't any particular level. It's the fact that, you see somebody out there with a market basket full of bonds getting ready to sell, and of course, you're going to cheapen your bid.
Sure. Okay. Well, that'll be interesting to keep an eye on over the next 5-10 days.
Sure.
Are they already being offered? Or
and they've already done some selling anyway. But now they're picking up the speed a little bit. I would think that if you get into next week, which as we know is a holiday week, and will grind down in activity anyway, they may lengthen the process. So remember, it's under the FDIC auspices, so nobody's putting a gun to their head saying you have to sell now. So they're looking for good market-based prices.
Hey, that's great info. We'll keep our eyes open. We'll be back next Friday. Everybody enjoy the weekend. It is Preakness weekend. Moose, who do you have? By the way, the Derby, the horse I like came in third.
Yeah, King Farms, came in like 7th.
Still running.
I think we both like National Treasure. He is in the number 1 spot. He's a Bob Baffert horse ridden by John Velasquez. And we're down to 7 horses. So if you have a speed horse on the inside, you don't have a lot of competition.
We'll see. The Derby champ, Mage, he'll be awfully tough. He'll have to catch the one. The one's going to be on the lead. We'll see if Mage can close.
Exactly.
Enjoy the weekend, everybody.